Moving on to a little more football talk.
Oh,
Some
not.
soccer.
I'm sorry, not football. You said football.
Football. Football.
Football.
Mm.
First
You gotta put a
time.
little accent into
Football.
it. Football.
Football. First time here on the Don't Tell Mama Sports
Yeah.
Podcast. We're talking a little soccer. Max, what do you have on us about Messi?
Lionel Messi. The reason we're bringing this up, I know we don't talk a lot about football. It's called football, Cobrizi. Everywhere in the world, it's called football. It's called football. Here we call it soccer because we suck at it. Honestly, we suck at football. Football. The reason we're bringing this up is because you don't have to be a sports fan to know who Lionel Messi is. Everybody knows the name. You see a kid wearing a jersey, you know, oh, that's the guy from Argentina, right? That's one of the greatest soccer players of all time. Everyone knows the guy. Okay. But what's just the reason we gotta not only bring this up to say, hey, congratulations on a big sign that he is apparently going to Miami. We'll talk about that in a second. But the fact is that you go from being the best football player in the entire world to playing in the worst football league in the entire world. Okay. You went from playing world football to now playing American soccer. Okay. Just bringing it up. Now, I know he's 35 years old. 35 years old. He's getting older. He probably can't keep up anymore. That's just how it goes with football. All right. As the years go on, younger players are going to take advantage of you, basically. But this guy did win the 2022 World Cup. Okay, the previous World Cup that we just had, Argentina won with them. Everyone was stating because he won the World Cup with Argentina, he is now officially the best the best football player to ever play the game. We'll talk about that in a second as well. So apparently he signs with MLS Inter Miami CF. Okay, so after leaving Paris Saint-Germain, and he's signing with Miami for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. That's kind of the half. That's what I'm interested about. The half year. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. That was like so like mid-season, he could just be like, peace. I'm done. See you later. All right. Hey, by chance, do you guys know who the co-owner of this Miami team is?
David Beckham.
David Beckham. All right. Is this not the exact same story that David Beckham had, where he was one of the best in the world, couldn't play anymore, so he comes over to American soccer, plays for the Los Angeles Galaxy, okay, and nothing happened. He didn't do anything here. Like, he got some hype, like, you know, oh, David Beckham's coming. Oh, like the ladies were, oh, he's so hot. You know, but other than that, he didn't really do anything. He didn't do anything here. Just signed a couple of years. Just probably made some money. So, you know, it's an interesting sign because I don't know how much money he's going to make. Maybe one of you guys have the stat on that. I think, Wilson, you said something. Yeah. What's going on with that?
Yeah, the contract, like you said, it's very similar to David Beckham because he came over, wanted to get like an ownership stake, get paid crazy amount of money, and that's why these older superstars in the Europe leagues come over. That's their only plan, is to make a lot of money. But the deal he got, there's a couple little bullet points I got. It's a percentage of sales from the Apple's MLS season pass, which crazy deal now. It's like a 10-year deal on Apple to be streaming all those games. So a lot of money to be had there. A percentage of Inter Miami shirt sales, because he's going to bring in so much revenue there. An ownership stake in the club. And like I said, the deal that Beckham had back when he signed it in 2007, it gave him a $25 million option to purchase an expansion franchise, which he exercised in 2018 to get a part of Inter Miami. So crazy that connection is going to happen. And then he's annually making $53 million. And the current highest paid in the MLS, another international superstar, Shaqiri, he's at just over $8 million. So you got $8 million down here, and then Messi comes in $53 million. So the money is high, big time.
Damn. Okay.
The money's rolling. Max, what do you got for us about that?
Just from everything that you just named out, it now makes sense why he's doing this. Hey, Miami. Hey, MLS fans. Sorry, he's not here because he's excited to play American soccer, right? He's here because he's going to make a shit ton of money. And I get it. You're 35 years old. You won a World Cup. You're the best to ever. We'll talk about this, but potentially the best to ever play the game. How about we just, kind of just play lackadaisically and make $53 million a year for 2.5 years. Plus, you got stake ownership, yada, 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 everything that you name. This guy's set for life. Now, so real quick, some accomplishments, because let's hype Lionel Messi up. This is why I wanted to bring him up in the first place. He's such an incredible player. He has 806 career goals in 1,027 games for Barcelona, PSG, and Argentina. Now, he is, once again, considered one of the best to ever play the game. Between us, there is 3 players that are compared with him. It's Pele, it's Diego Maradona, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Out of these 4 players, who do you think is the best to ever play the game, guys?
Grief.
I'll let you go, Wilson.
Okay. I gotta say Messi. It's obviously the old superstars, Pele and Maradona, like they won their fair share of World Cups. It wasn't a struggle like it was for Messi and Ronaldo, but it's just a different game. You put on highlights and you see what Messi can do at 5'6". He had I forget what it was. I did a report on it back in college about Messi and like the stuff that he went through as a kid. Like he wasn't supposed to be anything like physically gifted. He wasn't supposed to be like that, but he turned out to be super fast, a superstar on the field. He's kind of like Steph Curry, where he's running around, everybody follows him. That it's just he's unstoppable. But I feel like Ronaldo would be a close second because those two have been dominant. That's why everybody always talks about whenever you hear about Messi, you hear Ronaldo in the background. And but he's better, or this person's better. It's a crazy debate, but I feel like people, now that Messi got the World Cup, that's what he needed, and he got it.
Heck yeah.
I'm right there with you, Messi. After that World Cup, icing on the top. If there was any debate before, that kind of solidified it.
I hear you on that. I also got Messi, boys. It's funny because we bring up Cristiano Ronaldo. In his prime, Ronaldo was so fun to watch. Okay, so fun to see. But I think he's a kind of a prima donna now. I'm sorry to say it. Okay, but this is a guy he's a very selfish soccer player. I'm sorry, football player. Okay, he's a very selfish football player. He proved that here in this past World Cup, where he was basically only about himself. He was focused, and then to the point where the coaches sat him. Okay, he was only focusing on himself. The World Cup's a team game, guys. Okay, this is a guy that thinks that he needs all the glory, he needs all the fame. Messi did not do that. He never did that. He just knows his talent, and he's able to work with the people around him. So, Lionel Messi, congratulations! You're the best player to ever play the game in our eyes, and we're excited to see you here in America. Make tons of money. Maybe the MLS will turn into maybe a more exciting football league rather than an American soccer league.
Hopefully. But since we were talking about Ronaldo and how selfish he is, or it can be, there was a lot of rumors about the deal that Messi could have done with Saudi Arabia, which is where Ronaldo went, another superstar, Karim Benzema, went. The offer that Saudi Arabia gave to Messi reportedly was 1.6 billion with a B, $1 billion over 3 years to get him to come out there. And that again, big time allegedly on that one, but he turned it down to come here. But Ronaldo, whenever he went to Saudi Arabia, he has the chances of getting 200 million per year. And Karim Benzema, same thing. He's about to get 200 million per year. So a lot of money over there. And I know they're doing stuff with the Live golf tournaments. Saudi Arabia has so much oil money. They're just throwing people. But that's something to really think about. He turned down 1.6 billion to come to the MLS. So hopefully, like you said, hopefully he can turn it around like Beckham kind of did, brought a little bit more publicity to it. But yeah, a lot of money just tossed around. So people talk about baseball, get in there, get those contracts.
Yeah.
Might have to do it with the MLS, or not the MLS, but just soccer.
Wow. That's a lot of money to turn down. He's looking at the long run, guys. He's looking at the long run. Okay. He wants to stay here. He probably wants to get a nice big mansion house in beautiful Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Or 5 or 6 houses all throughout America.
Probably.
So good. It sounds modest. Sounds like a modest man with $53 million a year.
Yeah.